What's up, world? It's your boy Sporty Black checking in once again. And today I want to talk to y'all about Taxstone. He's recently been charged with murder, attempted murder, and a slew of other charges related to the Irving Plaza shooting that happened about a year ago. And for those of you that's not informed with the shooting, it was a situation where T.I., a rapper from Atlanta, threw a show in New York, and he had Mano as well as Troy Ave on the bill to perform. And Taxstone, he's a pretty popular podcast dude. Him and Troy Ave, they had some beef, and both of these guys are pretty much from the same area of New York. And what happened was that the video footage came out. They showed Troy Ave shooting on the video, and then after the fact, they found out that his bodyguard, a dude named Banger, he was killed. Troy Ave was shot, and I think another girl had got shot as well. So due to the fact that the video footage showed Troy Ave shooting, quite naturally, they charged him with the murder and all the other charges initially, until, you know, more and more evidence and more, people start talking about different things pertaining to that case. And then the feds and the state was working together to try to find out what really happened. So what really happened was that Troy Ave and Taxstone pretty much had a shootout backstage in the club. And the first video footage that came out was that of Troy Ave shooting. So quite naturally, he was charged first. But the feds, they came in and they picked up Taxstone and charged him for transporting a firearm across state lines. And then since then, they recently linked that same firearm to the shooting that took place at Irving Plaza the night of the shooting that the murder occurred. So before I go any further, just condolences for Banger and his whole, family who's going through dealing with the loss, of a loved one or whatnot. So, that's very hard, something to deal with. And the whole situation really, it's just a sad situation, because the root of the beef comes from Taxstone. He's a hip hop podcast dude, and he basically, he do commentary, and he critiques. He's a critic, so he critiques, artists. So I think he had, some bad things to say pertaining to Troy Ave's music or his character, and Troy Ave didn't take too kindly to it, But unlike a lot of other critics and commentators on YouTube, Taxstone is actually a dude from the street that was trying to make that crossover, and he was doing pretty well for himself. He had a very popular podcast that I used to enjoy myself, but it just get to the point where when you get two street dudes clashing like that, and they both from the same city, and they making these threats towards each other like, nigga, when I see you, I'm gonna do this, or it's on site. Sometimes, people take that seriously. And then what happened, so when they finally crossed paths at the T.I. concert at Irving Plaza, allegedly they got into a little scuffle, and Taxstone pulled out the gun, and they say he shot a couple times. In some kind of way, Troy Ave rushed him and wrestled the gun away from him and started shooting back at him with his own gun. That's the story that Troy Ave put out there. I don't know how true it is, but they got Troy Ave charged with, I think, attempted murder as well. But Taxstone, he's charged with the murder of Banger, attempted murder. I don't know if that was against Troy Ave or against the young lady who got shot, because it was one person got killed and Troy Ave got shot, and a female got shot as well. But it's just a very unfortunate set of circumstances that transpired, and I just hate to see, we continue to commit this black on black crime and these senseless killings, from city to city, state to state. I mean, you just look at it now, a rapper and a podcaster, they beefing about, basically opinions. Like me, I do music. If a nigga on YouTube or whatever, saying that he don't like my style or he don't like my song or he think my shit whack, okay, cool. I might say what I got to say, but I'm not finna take it beyond that to the point where I want to cause this dude physical harm or that shit right there. It really ain't that serious to me. And so, I just feel like it's a very sad situation, that both of these gentlemen are fighting for their life, and then another gentleman, Banger, that was Triad's bodyguard, he's dead, so condolences for him. And, just my prayers go out to his family, man, because their son, lost his life behind some petty bullshit, So this is just a message for any and everybody out there, especially the artists and the commentators alike. It's like, people, you got to stop being so sensitive. If somebody critiques you, just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Because their opinion of you is not going to make or break your career. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how dope you think you is, there's going to always be some naysayers out there. There's always going to be some haters out there, man. But, if a nigga hating on you or saying your shit ain't no good, man, don't, take it to the extreme of trying to, do this man bodily harm, shoot him, fight him, and all that. Everybody entitled to their own opinion. So for every one motherfucker who don't like your music, man, there's probably 10 other people that do like it. You know what I mean? So just stay focused on the positive and the people who support you, and don't focus on the people that don't support you. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I just want to give my condolences for Banger and his family, man. It just, man, it's just a sad situation, man. And hopefully, justice is served. Whoever responsible for the death and these shootings, I hope they get what's coming to them. I don't know if it was Taxstone. He might be innocent. We don't really know. So I don't really like to jump out there and point no fingers until all the facts is out there. So I'm pretty sure this gonna go through a court of law, a trial by his peers, and whatever comes out of it, that's what comes out of it, man. But I just hope this a lesson to any and everybody out there, man. Don't let this be you, because it's definitely not worth it, man. But other than that, man, this Sporty Black, man, I'm signing off. Make sure you subscribe and you like this video, man. Salute. I'm out.